Guys. Okay, I welcome. Camera set. Ready? I welcome to you, Ranjini.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to LPCC's Retreat. And this is my second presentation with you. And today I'm going to teach you how to tell a story in a minute and a little bit about making a video without using a camera. This is something I use to share stories. Okay, so we all are familiar with stories, right? So how many, I'm sure each one of you have a breakthrough story in your life. I want all of you to raise your hands if you have a breakthrough story. Great. Thank you. And maybe not a great question, but still I would like to ask you, all of you are having clients having breakthrough results. Yes? Amazing. So today I'm going to talk about telling stories. I am going to show you like how I use this technique to share my client story as well as my own personal story. So there are two storytelling styles I'm going to teach you today. Yeah. Pause. So before we go ahead, I want to quickly share a little bit about myself. I am a retired software engineer. I left my job at the age of 35, and since then got back into education industry. I started, my first job was of a computer faculty. So that was my first job, and people used to mock कि ये ज़रूर engineering में fail हो गई है. So इसलिए इसको faculty की job मिली है. And that was a recession time in 2000. Later I could come back to corporate by my brother insisted कि रोटी बनाना छोड़ दे, कुछ कर ले अपनी life में. So I came to Chennai, I joined a corporate, I have a decade-long corporate career. But then जो दिल की पुकार होती है ना कि you have to get back to doing something for yourself that matters to you. So I started schools, kindergarten schools, and I was running multiple schools in Chennai. And I help people set up schools around the world in different capacities. That's my journey before a coach. And then I had a third baby. I had to shut down all my businesses and घर पे बैठो. So that was my story. But post 2020, like just before pandemic, I restarted the entire thing from scratch. And I realized that I could be a good coach and I can take this as a profession, as a business. So since 2020, I am an author, speaker, and coach. Next. I'm also founder of Infinite Creations, which was my enterprise. And this enterprise was closed when I closed my business. So today I have an online academy with the same name. After 2 years, I have relaunched my work. And yeah, so coming back to the story, there are 3 steps. Write, record, and create. The description is very much, we have practiced this yesterday almost 3 times. And many of us have received a good book from Nitesh for doing it perfectly. And so this is the next step, Radhika. Yeah, so quickly, about writing a story, it has got 4 parts, a beginning, middle, and end. And then finally you make a point. So the first style of storytelling is you start from the beginning and you go to the end, making a point in a descriptive format. This is a style where I use it for sharing my client story. I give them a question. For example, will you recommend my coaching to others? Why? So they start from the beginning, they share what happened and what is the result they got, and finally they make a point recommending my program. That's the descriptive style. The second style I'm going to talk about is the vivid storytelling. Okay? And don't move. So the second style is you start the story from the middle And this technique you can use while you're sharing your own personal breakthroughs. Start, like yesterday we were doing that exercise, painting a picture. Where you are, how are you feeling? Paint that picture, bring the audience to your experience where you are, the breakthrough you got. Go back to the beginning where you were struggling, you stopped, and then jump to the end where you did something amazing to overcome the fear, overcome the challenge, and become victorious at the end, and finally you make a point. I think we did this exercise yesterday. So I have got 2 videos of both the styles. If you would like to see more, I will share that with you at a personal level. Thank you so much.